Hi, my name is Nicole, and you're watching Namaste Nicole. In honor of this year's first full moon, let's break down a moon salutation. This is great for evening practice, slowing down the heart rate, finding a little relaxation at the end of your day. Happy moon salutations.
Start at the top of your mat facing the side. Big inhale, arms lift, gaze follows. Catch the hands at the top, pointer fingers stay lifted. Deep tuck to the tailbone here. Protect the low spine as the upper body tilts towards the long side of the mat. Gaze is going to stay on the sky even as we inhale back through center and tilt over to the other side. Taking it back through center, back to that first side. Next inhale finds you up through center and out into star pose, stepping out with the left foot, toes out, heels in, into goddess. We can rock side to side for a moment here, doing your best to keep the shoulders stacked over the hips. Inhale takes you back up through star pose to triangle pose. So let the hips stack as you reach towards the back of the mat, landing the hand either on the ankle or the ground in front of the ankle. The gaze is on the sky here. We can land a prop under the hand to keep the back flat. Bending into your left knee, rise back up through T-pose, sweeping the back arm forward, step the back foot in to realign the hips and sink down into pyramid pose. Big hamstring stretch here. If this is a little too much, step that back foot in, and if it's not enough, step the foot back, keeping a nose to knee alignment at all times. Strong core here as we rise, keeping the back as flat as possible. This takes us into crescent lunge. Step the foot back, heel lifted, and inhale the arms high. The gaze follows the hands, and a slight back bend invites that crescent shape from the fingers to the heels. On that next exhale, lower down the hands, let the back knee drop, back foot goes flat. Inhale, rise back up, crescent pose from the earth, tilting the pelvic floor forward and shifting the weight forward for one more deep breath. Setting up for Skandasana, the hands lower to the earth, body to the side wall as the left toes point to the sky. The hands can stay planted on the earth for a little extra support as we flow through Skandasana, or they can lift to heart center for a bit of an extra challenge. Doing your best to keep the heels grounded until we land back to the front of the mat. Rotate the body. Land the back knee, land the top of the back foot. Inhale, arms rise back up, come back into crescent lunge, other side. Just like a moon has a waxing and waning phase, so too does its flow. We're going to flow backwards here through all of those poses, tucking the back toes, reactivate the back leg, heel lifts, rising back up through crescent lunge, finding that same crescent shape from the heels to the fingers with a slight back bend, eyes to the sky, straightening into that front leg, let the back heel fall for some added support before we sweep the back arm back up. Stepping the back foot in for pyramid pose, round 2. Remember, we can set that back foot back a little bit to deepen that hamstring stretch. Mindful of keeping the back as flat as possible as we rise. Step that back foot back, the heels align, arms to a T, reach towards that front heel, and take it into triangle pose. The hand can land on the ankle, the shin, the space in front of the ankle, even a block. Bending into that front side leg to sweep back up through T and sinking into goddess pose once more. Toes out, heels in, knees wide, stacking shoulders over hips, and taking a deep clearing breath for our final big hip opener. We stepped out with the left foot, so we'll step in with the right foot. Taking a big breath, inhale, step in, catch the hands at the top, retuck the tailbone, and send the body over to the long side of the mat. The gaze stays on the sky as we take the body over to that second side. Evening out here, we will end towards the long side of the mat. Inhale takes you back up through center. And that is your moon salutation. Roll out the shoulders as the hands travel to heart center. Namaste.